Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to try on some new makeup. I've got a bunch of makeup that I have been hanging on to and want to try here online with you guys. Not all of it is going to be brand new makeup though. Some of it is going to be stuff that I already have, and I'm nervous about doing this because I have a party to go to, and that's kind of what I'm getting ready for. And trying out new makeup and going to a party is sometimes not a good mix, but hopefully it all works out and I don't have to do any kind of correction or anything like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I have no makeup on my face at all. I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit, and that way we can go ahead and get started. If you watched my most recent haul, you'll see some of the products there. I'm going to go ahead and start out with the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. Complexion Primer. This is the smoothing one, the smoothing and pore perfecting one. And I don't put it everywhere on my face. I only put it in the spots where I want to blur the pores, which is generally right here in the T-zone of my face. This is actually my birthday party that I'm getting ready for, my 50th, and my sister has been gracious enough to host it for us, but I do have to get over there so that I can help her set up and everything. So I figured let's shoot a video with using these new products, and then hopefully they last throughout the day. If you see the lighting changing while we're here, we got some clouds that are coming in and out, so the sun will be coming in and out. All right, so starting out with my Este Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and I've got I have shade 4 and 2 in Spice Sand, and it's still in its box. I don't have a pump for it, which is a little bit annoying, but you know, whatever. And that's what here's the color. I hope it matches. I think it should. I know that this isn't new, but it is new to me, so this is going to be interesting to see how well it holds up, to see how it performs on my skin. And hopefully it's the right shade match. I think it's going to be. I'm excited to try this just because, I mean, it's a cult classic here on YouTube, especially if you need or want long wear makeup for events or whatever. I'm not going to stray away too much from my normal tools and such just because I'm kind of a little bit in a hurry. What else is new? I don't want to push it too much, but wow, I'm really liking it so far. They are not kidding when they're talking about it covers, because it does. Let's cover that little guy right there. I have a little sunspot right in that area that sometimes I'm able to cover it, and sometimes he likes to pop out. This is really nice. I'm really liking the finish. It is very full coverage. I can definitely tell I'm wearing makeup, which sometimes I don't mind, but sometimes I do. Today I'm experimenting, so I like it. I like it. Let's see how it holds up. I'm looking at it and it's not settling into the pores, but I can tell that it looks like it wants to start settling in here. So hopefully that's not an issue for me. All right. Okay, so that's the foundation. Now I'm going to try this new concealer that I got from LA Colors. And it is in it's in beige. I hope that it's not too dark. Looks like it's gonna be like perfect match, and I like a little bit of brightness under my eyes. I might mix it with my Maybelline Fit Me, which I happen to have. It's kind of thin. I'm not. Huh. I don't know. It's looking a little thin. I don't know that it's going to give me the coverage that I'm looking for. Alright, well, we'll see. Lately, I have taken to putting concealer on my nose and up here, you know, doing what I call the little agave plant. And then kind of outlining my lip like that. Just because I like how it looks. I like the fact that it kind of highlights there, and I've been into it lately, so I don't know, my moods where makeup is concerned, they change so frequently. Okay, I can already tell you, and I apologize if the lighting is changing, we've got a big cloud coming over, that I don't think that this is giving me the kind of coverage that I want on my under eyes. It is still really wet. I think I'm gonna go over it with my Maybelline Fit Me. Maybe I'm not giving it a fair shot. But I think I want a little bit more coverage than it's giving me at the moment. See, that's what I'm looking for right there. And that is not what I was getting. I'm still in the process of growing out my brows because I want to evaluate the shape. All right, so far, really liking the foundation. I am gonna set it after all. I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. And to set my concealer, I'm going to use this Highlight and Contour palette by IVY Beauty. I got it in a Boxycharm. I'm going to use Highlight 2, which is this kind of yellow shade. And I'm using this kind of like triangular brush that I received from my makeup brush set. Just to set down powder for that concealer. And thankfully it didn't cake up on me, given that I've got two different types of concealers on. I'm not seeing any cakiness, so that's good. Looks like some of that LA Colors is clinging onto some of the little dryness that I have out here. So another new product that I am trying today actually came in my Boxycharm this month, and it is by Winky Lux. This is the Unibrow Universal Eye Pencil. And it's got a spoolie on one side and the pencil on the other, and it is an angled it's an angled pencil. So this is going to be new for me because I've never used one of these. I've always used just the micro tip. And this color looked like it was going to match, and it looks like it does match up pretty well to my natural brow color. I don't know that this is going to work on blondes or redheads, but I think for brunettes this is not going to be a bad product. I actually like this pencil. I don't think it's that bad. Now this could be a good thing or a bad thing, but it comes up pretty easily when I brush through it, you know, to blend it. But that tells me that it might not have very good staying power. I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Primer Shadow. This is just the regular original. I finally ran out of the anti-aging, but I have not gone out and bought a new one yet. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one. And the reason I'm using this one is because I do want my makeup to last as long as possible. So this is this is the best, in my opinion, the best eyeshadow primer on the market that I have tried at any rate. I just can't use this on a regular basis because, the original formula anyway, because it's very drying and my eyelids eventually will protest and start drying out and cracking. I am going to take some of this IVY powder and I'm going to actually apply a little bit to my lids just to set that the primer. For all the matte shades, I'm going to be using some of these in my palette. These are all ColourPop pressed shadows. These are my favorites, the ones that I enjoy using, so I keep them all in one palette. And then for the new product though, I'm going to try this Blinc and Boxycharm collab. I got this in my Boxycharm box. I really am excited. I cannot wait. Oh darn, I forgot I was going to try my Kat Von D powder. Dang it. I'm going to try this the next time. I'm going to take this blending brush here, and this is the Luxie tapered blending brush. I'm going to use Stay Golden. And these are so incredibly pigmented. I mean, I barely tapped into the pan and look at how much color I got. Probably too much color. All right, well, we'll blend it out. When in doubt, blend it out. Look at that. I did not want this kind of pigmentation on my eyes. Okay. I'm going to take a clean tapered blending brush and I'm just going to blend that out. And I'm going to be kind of vicious. With a smaller tapered blending brush, I'm going to go in with Wait For It, which is a really pretty, like, bright orangey kind of shade. Or peachy kind of shade, I should say. And I'm gonna kind of blend that a little bit as well and bring that a little bit higher, just right to the edge right here. Then going in with this brush again, the tapered crease brush. Not exactly meant for blending the way I'm blending, but I'm just gonna work with it. And I'm going to go in with the Blinc palette. I'm gonna actually go in with this cranberry shade. It's a detailed brush. And I'm gonna go in and I'm going to add that to the inner and the outer corners of my lids. And oh my God, that is pigment. These are so creamy. I mean, they just go on so creamy. Whoa. You really don't need a lot to get a good some good pigmentation going on. So yeah, I decided today I want to do a halo eye trying these. Oh my goodness, this is a beautiful, beautiful shade of metallic cranberry. And mind you, I'm going in with very, very little on my brush because it is better to go in light and build up than it is to try and take away. And but honestly, if I really wanted to, just dig in once really well and I'm gonna get a lot of color. But with pigmentation like this, I would much rather go in and build it up slowly versus possibly make a mistake with it. But damn, that is some pigment. Then going in with my Luxie eye shading brush. Sorry, I keep getting out of focus. My Luxie eye shading brush. I'm gonna go in with this middle color here, this middle shade. It's like a rose gold. And I'm going to place that in the center of my lid. Oh, yeah. Guys, oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even have words. I can't even. Speechless. I'm speechless. This is so beautiful. I hope the camera is picking it up. This is so beautiful. And then just going in and kind of blending the edges a little bit on that, just so that we don't have any kind of, like, you know, serious lines going on. We just want everything to kind of blend seamlessly. And I just can't stop putting this one on. I just am so amazed by it. Okay, then I'm going in with my tapered blending brush and I'm actually going to take another color from my ColourPop pressed shadows, Get Out, which is a pretty deeper kind of cranberry color, or it's kind of like a, I don't know, it's like a brownie cranberry kind of color. And then I'm going to go into the crease and kind of blend things together up in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in with a little bit of Cute Alert, which is an even deeper brown. I just don't think I'm getting the depth that I'm looking for. There we go. Now we're getting it. Now we're getting it. Yeah. Wow, this is turning out to be a lot smokier than I intended. I'm going to use Hear Me Out on the brow bone. Well, I'm using a Royal & Langnickel, and the other detail brush is also Royal & Langnickel. This is a shader brush. And just kind of placing that up here on the brow bone. Going to use this blending brush that came with the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm going to use a little bit more of Wait For It to bring up into the transition to meet up with that brow bone color. Don't you worry, I am going to do some blending. Then I'm going to take some of this. This is Say I Do, which is a really nice pale pink color. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to kind of tone things down just a touch. I'm going to take my tapered blending brush, my Luxie tapered blending brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend things out. And now it is time to do some cleanup. So I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender, or I'm sorry, my Eco Tools brush, Eco Tools sponge. And I'm just going to go in and try and clean things up just a little bit. Man, today's makeup look was kind of tough. It was just resisting me. But, you know, we all have days like that, you know, where the makeup is just not having it. So now, to repeat some of what we did on the lower eyelid that we did up here, I am going to take Stay Golden and I'm going to place it in the outer 2/3 and the inner 2/3 of my eye. I'm not going to blend just yet, and I'm leaving an opening in the middle third of my eye because I'm going to put some of that rose gold on there. Let me go ahead and I'm going to clean this brush real quick and then put some of Wait For It underneath. And then I'm going to blend it a little bit. I'm going to blend it out just a touch. Then I'm going to take that detailed brush and I'm going to give it a good cleaning. I'm going to place the rose gold shade in the center. And then just kind of wiggle it back and forth to blend it with the cranberry shade I've got on the two sides. Okay, and then one of the other things that I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the Stay Golden and make sure that I'm pulling that out this way to tie it to what's going on in the upper lid. I'm going to take Get Out and I'm going to go along the lash line on the outer 2/3 and the inner 2/3 just to bring a little bit of dimension. Not a whole lot, just a touch. And I'm going to use my Urban Decay Naked Heat limited edition pencil. I think it's limited edition, I'm not sure, in Alkaline. I have not used this yet and I'm going to place this on the waterline. Okay, so I'm going to try my LA Colors liquid eyeliner and hopefully I don't fuck up this eye look with it. Oops, sorry. Hopefully I don't mess up this eye look. I'm not going to wing it out. I'm just putting down some eyeliner. I have to say this brush is extremely precise on this liner, which is kind of not a bad thing. Okay, so I'm going to put on some mascara. I think I'm going to go with just mascara today, actually. I've been using Grand Lash MD on my lashes for the last 3.5 months. And I have been really happy with how my lashes look. Alright, and then I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs Remarkable. I have a little sample that I received in, I think, a Sephora Play box. And then I'm going in for a second coat of the Urban Decay 24/7 pencil in Alkaline. Okay, and that is the eye look done. No, not quite. I am going to take a little bit of this gold shade here on the end on the Blinc palette. And I'm going to apply that to my inner corner with the other side of that Anastasia brush, which actually this brush is pretty good. I lost it for a while, but I'm glad I was able to find it. Whoa! Whoa, Nelly. That is pigmented. Holy shit. Oh, but it's beautiful. I have enough here for both eyes. Wow. Crikey. Winner, winner, chicken dinner with the Blinc eyeshadow palette. It's amazingly pigmented and pretty. Yeah, sorry, I keep looking at my viewfinder. Yes, I'm really liking this. I'm liking it a lot. Yes, liking it a lot. Going to use my highlight and contour palette again because I don't have a new contour for you guys today. So I'm going to go in with this. I'm going to go in with contour number 2. Then I'm going to use this to contour along my face. And then I am going to take, I'm going to take this guy right here and I'm going to contour my nose. I've been doing this more and more lately. See the difference between contour, not contoured? Because I don't know. Oh God, really? Okay, I totally missed on that contour. I'm using my e.l.f. blush palette. I don't have a new blush to show you guys today. And I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. And it's got a little bit of shimmer in it. But it doesn't really show up on the face. Lately, I've been super bored. I've been getting bored with my highlighters, and I'm glad I have this little guy. He's new, and it is the Maybelline Master Chrome and Molten Gold. So let's see if this guy wows me, because like I said, I've been kind of bored with my highlighters of late. Yeah. Wow, this is really pretty. Okay, yes, I like this. I like this a lot. It does have some glitters in it. So if you are a little bit older, you might not like that. Me, personally, I do. Or I don't mind it. And I'm gonna take some to the tip of my nose, up at the bridge of my nose, and then pull down the rest. That's some shine. All right, and then lips. I have a bunch of new lipsticks that I bought. Goodness gracious, I've got a dog out there that's upset about something. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Paints in the mattes and metallics. This little guy is not gonna match it. My look is a little bit too pink and too warm toned. This guy here is called Liquid Venom, and it's kind of a deeper color. The other matte color that I have is called Cinnabomb, which that one might be nice. And then I've got Smoldering Eclipse. I think that one's gonna be too dark and purple. I think I'm gonna go for the metallic. And I think this will be, what is this? Liquid Venom. So let's try it out and see if we like it. I'm not sure. It's a little bit too brown, I think. Yeah. I do like it though. I think it is pretty. But it's not the right shade. It's not the right tone. So gonna try again. I do have another color that I brought along with me, and it is the Rimmel Stay Matte, and this one is in what was it? Rosetto Liquido, something like that. And let me try that. I do have a little bit of lip balm on. Yeah, that's more. That's not what I wanted. Sorry for the outside noise. It's warm and I've got my window open. All right, and the last step is fixing spray, and I'm going to actually use the fix spray or the makeup setting spray that came in my Boxycharm. This is the Project Beauty Spray Set Go, and let's try out this because I don't know how it sprays. Okay. Not bad. No smell to speak of, and that is the finished look. I apologize if I was talking a lot to my viewfinder. It's just that I kind of use that as my second mirror to see how things are coming across. Yeah, so far my thoughts, I really do like the foundation so far. It started to perform a little bit better once I set it. LA Colors concealer, I'm gonna have to work with this a little bit more. I didn't really like what I saw initially, and maybe I didn't give it a fair shake, but I've got a party to go to and I went ahead and layered on top of it my Fit Me concealer because I was just too nervous about, you know, it not performing the way I wanted it to. I'm sad that I didn't get to use my powder, boo. The Blinc eyeshadow palette, hands down the star of the show, I think, for this makeup look. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I think it is beautiful. I mean, yeah, I really am. I really like the way this eye look turned out using those colors, using these shimmers on the lid. You know, that rose gold, I mean, all of it. All of it is beautiful. Even the inner corner highlight, it's all gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love it. I'm so happy about that. The Urban Decay 24/7 liner and alkaline, I really like the color. I think it looks good with this look. Lipsticks are really nice. These aren't quite the tones that I was going for today, so sadly I'm gonna have to come back and maybe do a specific review on the L'Oreal Infallible Paints Mattes and Metallics. The eyeliner, I really liked it. I like the brush. I like that it's so fine because I didn't want a heavy line, and it just gave a really nice thin line along my lash line to help provide them, you know, to help make them look a little bit thicker. So that's really nice. Rimmel Stay Matte lipstick, liquid lipstick. So far I'm liking it a lot. I like the color. It's not patchy or anything like that. It is comfortable. It has dried, and there's very minimal transfer on these, so that I think is going to last the night. It's looking really nice, and it's not uncomfortable at all so far. Oh yeah, and the Winky Lux eyebrow pencil. We will see how well that holds up for the party this evening. And the Fix spray, so far so good. The sprayer was not too bad. I prefer something a little bit finer, but at least it didn't, you know, I didn't have spots of setting spray on my face. So I will let you know how that holds up as the night progresses. And yeah, the rest of the stuff I already owned. And again, I will have all my thoughts on the products that I used down below to see how well they held up throughout the day. And I think that's all I have for you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. It really helps me out. Also, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and that way you won't miss another video from me. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming back. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Thanks everybody. Bye.